You know, after over 30 years in the entertainment industry, I have seen it all. The good, the bad, and the William. Let me explain. I love giving advice to younger actors. I really do. If my experience can help someone avoid a pitfall, great. But every now and then, you get one of these ambitious up-and-comers who think that they're the sheriff of Hollywood, like they've been deputized to police the entire industry. And that's where William comes in. Yeah, this guy right here. With no following on Facebook and just some poorly photographed headshots on Instagram. William emailed me recently about a film I did in 2017 called Taco Hey. It's a small indie project, great experience with George Dimick. Anyway, William apparently spent his day obsessing over IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, because, well, that's what makes or breaks a career, right? That's a whole other story. But anyway, he noticed that Elizabeth Hayes, one of the actresses in the film, has projects listed under two different profiles. Gasp! He writes me, like he's just uncovered Watergate, saying, someone on your film made a mistake and created a whole new page for her. Okay, well, first of all, Elizabeth Hayes is a pretty common name. IMDb is like a phone book for actors. There's an Elizabeth 1, Elizabeth 5. I'm surprised he didn't write Elizabeth 3 and demand answers. But no, he emails me. Why? I don't know. It's not my film. I'm just an actor in it. I didn't make the film, I didn't produce the film, I didn't direct the film. All things he would know if he actually read the IMDb page that he's complaining about. But he's got a solution. Oh yeah, he's got step-by-step instructions for how I can fix this colossal blunder, as if I don't know how IMDb works after 3 decades in the business. And of course, he ends his email with that smug cherry on the top. Just FYI. Listen, William, if there's one thing you don't do, it's email a filmmaker or actor you've never met and start mansplaining how to fix something that's none of your business. So I had to set the record straight. Politely, of course, I told him, if you could read the IMDb page, you'd notice I'm just an actor in the film. I'm not the filmmaker, director, or producer. None of my business. But does William stop there? No. He fires back, telling me that I should pass along his valuable information to the filmmakers. Why? Because apparently, William is the IMDb whisperer. He even tries to impress me with his resume, saying he's worked with A-list talent on massive projects. So, naturally, I checked his IMDb. Turns out his credits are mostly uncredited background work, short films, or scenes that got deleted. I mean, he's the king of standing behind the guy who actually has a line. Let's look at some of those listings, right? Okay. Grey's Anatomy, Groomsman number 1 and Intern number 4. Dragon Day, Chinese Officer. Febreze vs. Zombies, a short, Dude number 2. Sharknado 4, Background, Silicon Valley, Coder uncredited. Captain America, Bitter number 2 uncredited. Vampire Diaries, A Cashier. You see where this is going, right? Oh, but here's something important under the trivia section of his page. He can only grow facial hair on his right cheek, not on his left cheek. Ooh, riveting information, William. Then he hits me with another passive-aggressive gem to close this email. Most people are grateful for this information, just FYI. Oh, are they, William? Or do most people just mind their own business when it doesn't have anything to do with them? At this point, William's triggered. He fires off a rant, calling me an old man who's never done anything of merit, claiming I have no life, and boasting about how much money movies he's been in as an extra have made. Well, sure, William, movies make money because that's how box office revenue works. But thanks for the update, Scorsese. Here's the thing, buddy. You clearly didn't do your research. If you had, you'd know I've been in Oscar-nominated films, worked with legends like Martin Sheen, Eric Roberts, Jon Voight. I've traveled the world making guest appearances at fan conventions. But you don't see me emailing strangers to tell them how wonderful I am or how they made a mistake that they need to correct. Because you know what that is? Industry suicide. Does your agent at Crown North Talent Agency know that this is how you approach others in the industry? If not, maybe someone needs to tell them, because this kind of email isn't doing you any favors. There's a reason you only have 800 followers on Facebook, William, and it's not the algorithm. It's the attitude. So let's recap. Don't email strangers and tell them they're doing something wrong. Don't mansplain IMDb to people who have used it for decades. And most importantly, mind your own business when the topic at hand in no way affects you. So, if you've learned something today, hit that like button and go ahead and hit subscribe and subscribe to the channel. And remember, the entertainment industry doesn't need sheriffs. It needs collaborators. Just FYI. See you next time.